Let's talk about 10 elements, 10 factors that are very important when wanting to become a professional tattoo artist. My name's Ryan Methric, also known as rm.ink on Instagram, and I've been a professional tattoo artist for 13 years now. Number 1 is artistic ability. If you want to become a professional tattoo artist, you need to have good art skills. Now, I know everybody learns at different rates, everyone progresses at different rates, but if you want to do the most elite form of art, which I believe is art on the skin, then you need to develop these skills. It's much easier to have higher skills before you start tattooing, but you can also progress as you learn to tattoo. But a strong portfolio is really key in succeeding. Number 2 is a passion for tattoos. You have to get tattooed. If you don't have tattoos or you don't like tattoos, chances are you're not going to be the best tattoo artist. You know, I think most tattoo artists should tattoo themselves. That's one of the best ways of learning. That's one of the best ways of getting depth down and a steady hand. You know, you want your clients to feel comfortable and know that you've been through what you're putting them through. And that's a great way to build trust. But you need a passion for tattooing. You need to live tattoos. Number 3 is a very important one that I think, and that's patience.
You need to have patience and focus.
Some tattoos that I do I can sit 11, 12 straight hours, minimal bathroom breaks, no food. Tons of tattoo artists, I would say all of them, have very limited food during the day. We kind of just do that. You wake up, you tattoo all day, and it gets very stressful. It's very straining. It's very mentally straining. It feels like reading a whole book in one sit. You need to have patience. If you're not a patient person, if you get fidgety and you can't sit, if you can't focus, if you can't just ignore everything and focus on one task, then you might not be able to make it in this industry. You need to have patience. Number 4, I believe, is having a strong work ethic. The only way to get better and improve is by doing this non-stop every day. The more you tattoo, the better you will get. You cannot get better at tattooing if you're not tattooing every day. I know it's hard when you're first starting. I know it's hard if you have jobs, but if you can just do a little bit every day, it's better to tattoo an hour every day than it is to do 10 hours one day once a month. You need to have dedication. You need to make sacrifices. You need that strong work ethic, because when you jump into this industry, when you became a professional, all the other professionals you are now competing with, and chances are they have high work ethics. If they've been tattooing years, they know what it takes. They have the dedication. You need to force your way in to stand out. Number 5 kind of comes a little bit with time, but I would say that's technical knowledge of what you're doing. You need to have technical knowledge to make it. You need to know how your machines work. You need to know how tattoos are created. You need to know why the needles work. The more technical knowledge that you have of what you're doing, even of your art skills and your supplies, the quicker you will progress and the better you will be. Number 6 is a huge one, and you cannot skip this, and that is understanding the safety of hygiene. And I know people overlook this, but you need to have safe hygiene. You need to wear gloves. You need to take all the precautions. You do not want to infect people and have infectious tattoos out there consistently. Sometimes infections do happen. Sometimes it's unavoidable. You want to minimize that risk. You need to learn about blood and diseases and pathogens and how to be clean and how to aftercare the tattoo and how to prep the skin before the tattoo to give your client the greatest experience possible, which builds trust and makes them want to come back for more. Number 7 is communication skills. Now, to me personally, this is a big one. Every artist is a little bit different. Most artists, I would say, are reserved people. They're usually introverts. They don't like a lot of talk. I think that goes along with the arts in general. However, having great communication skills with your client is great. If they trust you and they like you, they will give you more money. The more they bond with you, they will give you more money. They won't feel bad what you're charging. You're charging high rates and you're communicating with them. You're making them understand the process. You're making them comfortable. You're building bonds and relationships that'll last years and years. I have plenty of clients that I'm still tattooing, 10, 11 years, and they come back consistently, and we have a great connection. We have a great relationship, and it's very comfortable. Communication skills are key to building your career. If you're an asshole, no one's going to deal with you, and let alone give you money. So you have to work on that. And if you're not good with talking, the more you tattoo and deal with people, the better you'll get. But I would suggest practicing that now. Number 8 will come as you go, and that's business skills. And every professional tattoo artist needs to learn this, whether it's the business of how to do your booking, how much to work, how much to charge, how to do your taxes, depending on where you're at, how to do just all the business aspects, how to do social media, how to network, doing expos and conventions, talking talking to other artists. There's plenty of things that's just beyond even just tattooing with the business that you need to learn, whether that's wanting to open your own studio one day or even the ethics of working with other artists. But you definitely need to learn this. It's an important one. Number 9 is continuously learning. The eye of the tiger. You need to continuously learn. You have to be humble. When there's better artists than you, do not get discouraged. Learn from them. Continually learn. Ask them what they're doing. Message artists. Message famous artists. The more you message, you can message 100 artists and say only one replies to you. Well, that's learning. That one person could show you all you needed to know. So just continuously learn, continuously watch what people are doing. It's easy to get envious of artists or to get jealous or to feel like you're not good enough. You need to focus, work ethic, continuously hard work, and learn from people. And that's how you get good. And that's how you make it in this industry. Now, number 10 can be important depending on where you're starting and where you're at. And I would say that's mentoring or apprenticeships, but finding a good mentor who will take you in and show you what you're doing. You have to stay humble to learn from people. Another great thing to do is to get tattooed from experienced artists that you like, because that's one of the best ways of learning what to do. Getting tattooed from a great artist, you can watch their whole process. You have a one-on-one chance to ask them tons of questions, but I think mentoring is a great way. So that's my top 10 elements that you need to just ingrain in your mind to become a professional top-tier tattoo artist. Trust me, I've made every mistake possible, and I live by these rules, and it really, hard work, dedication, focus, learning your craft will really make it to the next level. This is Ryan Methric Art, rm.ink. Check me out on Instagram, subscribe. Thank you. I'm going to be posting a bunch of videos coming up soon.